week's muscle conditioning and pelvic floor safe tip is going to be bicep curls using the Swiss ball and the Gymstick. Why is the pelvic floor safe? Well, the ball helps provide us with some support, and it helps support the pelvic floor in the seated position. So this is an ideal alternative for doing standing exercises. We love using the Gymstick because of the latex band. So it's a load that we can manipulate easily. So it's a fiberglass stick that weighs 400 grams, so it doesn't weigh anything at all, and it's got 2 rubber bands attached on either end with loops designed for your feet or your hands. So today we're going to place the loops around the feet. So I'm just going to place the Gymstick into the hips, grab hold of the straps, place the loops around the arch of each foot. And then what I'm going to do, and this is how you manipulate the resistance, is I'm going to turn the Gymstick so the bands wrap around the ends. Ingenious. You know, normally with latex bands we've got to wrap it around our hands, and that can be uncomfortable on some people's hands. You lose a bit of circulation. You're trying to find what's the right resistance, and you've got to wrap it around your whole hand. Whereas with this, I can incrementally change it by just turning the stick a little bit more or a little bit less. So ingenious. It's from Finland. It's such a clever piece of equipment. So I'm going to be sitting on the ball, and I'm going to sit on the ball so I'm sitting at 11 o'clock. So I'm not sitting right up on 12 o'clock. And this is just going to create a little bit more stimulus for my back muscles and for my deep abdominal muscles. I've got the stick into my hands, and I'm going to start where my knees are so that my arms start lengthened. And I'm going to pull the Gymstick up towards my shoulders and back down again. Now, if I do it like a traditional bicep curl, my elbows won't be extending very far, and I'll be literally doing only just half the movement. So take the arms forward, have enough tension that you can feel this activity, and the second you lift it up and down, you are aware of the tension going throughout the whole body. It's a great way to cue people to lift pelvic floor. So if you're an instructor, lift the pelvic floor as the Gymstick comes up, and then come back down again. Because you feel that tension through your whole body because of where the bands are attached, it provides really good stimulus for the mind to be able to work out, okay, now I need to lift up, away from the ball, pull it up as the Gymstick comes up to the shoulders, and back down again. Really like this. This is such a good tool if you're an instructor to teach, you know, good form, good pelvic floor contraction, and not be stressed about what weight people should be lifting or not lifting. So I've got the arms extending forwards. That means that my elbows stay out in front, and that means that my biceps are constantly working all the time. Maintaining good upright posture, perfect. All right, so I usually do around about 8 repetitions of this, nice and slow, pulling it up and down, and just adjusting that resistance to suit my needs. So then the next level, if you want to work a little bit harder, is to bring your feet closer together. So I'm just turn around so I can face you. So my feet are closer together, and I'm pulling the Gymstick up. Now, what's the difference? Well, when you bring your feet closer together from here, the bands actually tighten a little bit. And also, I get to use my inner thighs. My inner thighs are switching on, and I've also decreased the distance between my points of support, which were on the floor, my feet, and that also increases the challenge with staying stable on the ball. Again, the Gymstick is coming back down to my knees, and my elbows are lifted away from the torso. Good. All right, so where can I go with this? After I've done about 8 repetitions of that, I'm going to slide 1 foot forward. So I've slid my right foot forwards, and this changes things. So I actually have more tension now in my right arm than I do on my left arm, because that band is a little bit more stretched on that right side. So it's changing the stimulus through my whole body. Really love variety, and I really love having varied stimulus when I'm doing an exercise. It's quite safe, it feels good to do, and then of course you would do the same number of repetitions on the opposite side. So maybe another 8. All right, so once we've done that, if you want to go a little bit further, of course, you lift the foot off the floor. So I'm going to go back to my right leg, lift that foot up off the floor, and now it becomes more challenging. Firstly, to stay upright, so you want to sort of slouch a little bit. So make sure you're keeping your spine upright. Watch for that if you're an instructor. And you're going to have a lot less contact with the floor, because you've only got 1 foot, and now you're going to have a little bit more stimulus through the midsection, because you're going to try and control the wobble and maintain the stability on the ball. And my quad on my right leg is going to work a little bit harder, because I'm holding that leg straight, and I've got progressive increase in resistance throughout my whole body as I bring that stick up towards my chin. It's a great exercise. Like, the Gymstick just provides that little bit of variety to all the traditional exercises that you just can't get with a dumbbell. And I've been using the Gymstick since 2006 and I'm still not bored with it. It's such an exciting tool. You can pull it apart so you can travel with it, and it weighs very little. And you can also take the bands off the ends and just use them like a regular TheraBand. So versatile. If you want to find out more information about the Gymstick, check out my website, mariettamehanni.com. I also have loads and loads of videos on how to just use a Gymstick on YouTube. So check that out under Marietta Mehanni. And you'll see playlists, just click on that and you'll see all the different exercise offerings that I have there. So great exercises, pelvic floor safe, you get to work the upper body, there's a lower body component as well. And that's this week's muscle conditioning and pelvic floor safe tip.